Disrespect is a common challenge that we have all faced at some point in our lives. It can often leave us feeling unsettled or distressed. However, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom and practical solutions for handling such difficult situations with grace and composure. In today's video, we will delve into 12 Stoic lessons designed to help you master the art of handling disrespect. These principles, rooted in the teachings of renowned Stoic philosophers, provide invaluable guidance for managing disrespect more effectively. Before we dive in, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't yet, hit the bell icon for more life-changing Stoic content. Let's begin this journey of learning and personal growth together. 1. Stay calm. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is that we are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by how we think about what happens to us. As Epictetus wisely stated, men are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. This means that disrespect, in its essence, is neither harmful nor offensive. It is our interpretation and judgment of it that makes us feel hurt or angry. When someone disrespects you, remember that their behavior is a result of their own thoughts, emotions, and perspectives, not a reflection of your true worth or value. Imagine yourself as a serene lake. The surface might be disturbed by external winds, but deep down, the water remains calm and untroubled. This mindset can help you stay composed and not let their disrespect affect your emotional state. 2. Self-reflection. Another crucial aspect of Stoicism is the practice of self-reflection and self-examination. Stoics believe that the quality of our thoughts determines the quality of our lives, and we should always strive to improve ourselves and our actions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you face disrespect, it is essential to reflect on yourself and ask questions like, is there any truth in what the person said or did? Did I do or say something that caused this situation? How can I respond in a manner consistent with my values and virtues? By reflecting on yourself and the situation objectively, you can gain a clearer understanding of the event and your role in it. Self-reflection is a Stoic way to ensure that your response is based on rational judgment rather than impulsive reactions. It helps you learn from the situation and fosters personal growth and wisdom. Think of it as polishing a mirror to see your true self more clearly. 3. Learn to pause. Seneca once said, "Whenever you are angry, be assured that it is not only a present evil, but that you have increased a habit." Stoics value the importance of self-control and rationality. They argue that impulsive reactions driven by intense emotions like anger or frustration often lead to poor decisions and unnecessary suffering. When faced with disrespect, the Stoic approach encourages you to avoid reacting impulsively. Instead, take a moment to pause and gather your thoughts. This pause allows you to regain control over your emotions and gives you the opportunity to respond in a more measured and thoughtful manner. By resisting the urge to react immediately, you can align your response with Stoic principles of wisdom and self-control. Imagine you are a sculptor, carefully chiseling away at a block of marble. Each strike must be deliberate and thoughtful to create a masterpiece. Similarly, each pause helps you sculpt your reaction into something virtuous and constructive. 4. Practice empathy. Epictetus and other influential Stoic philosophers taught, do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen. Stoics believe in the interconnectedness of humanity and that understanding others' motives and emotions can lead to better interactions and personal growth. When someone disrespects you, Stoicism suggests practicing empathy. Try to put yourself in their shoes and understand their perspective. Empathy can help you see the situation from a different angle and realize that their disrespect might not be personal or intentional. It could be due to their own insecurities, fears, or ignorance. Empathy can also help you feel compassion for them and reduce your negative emotions towards them. By empathizing with the person who disrespected you, you can avoid taking their words or actions personally and respond in a more respectful and dignified manner. Think of empathy as a bridge connecting two hearts, allowing you to cross over and see the world from their point of view. This bridge helps you avoid escalating conflicts and maintain your dignity. Empathy reflects Stoic principles of wisdom, compassion, and self-improvement. It allows you to learn from challenging situations and grow as a person. 5. Focus on virtue. One of the main ideas of Stoicism is to develop virtues such as wisdom and courage. These are the qualities that help us live well and act rightly. Seneca, a famous Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Virtue is nothing else but right reason." This means that virtue is akin to reason and aligns with the natural order of things. Stoics believe that virtue is the highest good in life, and everything else is indifferent. When we face disrespect from others, Stoicism teaches us to focus on virtue in our response. This does not mean we should ignore or condone disrespect, but rather that we should respond in a way that reflects our Stoic values and principles. By focusing on virtue, we can avoid being swayed by our emotions, maintain our dignity and integrity, and grow as a person. Consider virtue as a guiding star that leads you through the darkest nights. Even when disrespected, you navigate by its light, ensuring your actions are honorable and true to your principle. Stoicism challenges us to be the best version of ourselves, even in difficult situations. 6. Acceptance. One of the main lessons of Stoicism is to accept things that are beyond our control, such as the disrespect of others. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This means that we should be grateful for what we have and not worry about what we lack. Stoicism also teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, known as the dichotomy of control. We can only control our own thoughts, emotions, and actions, but we cannot control external events or the behavior of others. Therefore, when faced with disrespect, we should not let it disturb our inner peace. Instead, we should accept it as a part of life and focus on what we can do to improve ourselves and our circumstances. By accepting disrespect in a Stoic manner, we can avoid unnecessary anger, frustration, and resentment. We can also learn from the experience and become stronger. Think of acceptance as a sailboat navigating through turbulent seas. While you cannot control the wind and waves, you can adjust your sails and steer your boat with wisdom and calm. 7. Use humor. Sometimes a bit of laughter can make a big difference. As the ancient philosopher Seneca said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Stoicism teaches us to manage our emotions and act rationally, but it also recognizes the value of humor in dealing with difficult situations. Humor can help us maintain emotional balance and avoid getting too angry or upset when someone disrespects us. Instead of letting emotions take over, we can choose to respond with a witty remark or a lighthearted joke. Of course, humor should not be used inappropriately or excessively, but it can be a useful Stoic technique to handle disrespect in a way that creates more positive and peaceful outcome. Imagine yourself as a jester, skillfully turning tense moments into opportunities for laughter and understanding. Humor can diffuse tension and bring clarity, allowing you to handle disrespect with grace and perspective. 8. Set clear boundaries. Stoicism is not about being a doormat. It is about being a rock that stands firm against disrespect and injustice. A rock that knows its value and demands respect from others. A rock that controls what it can and lets go of what it cannot. When someone disrespects you, you do not need to lie down and take it, nor do you need to get angry. You can be calm and assertive. You can tell them what they did wrong and how you expect to be treated. You can set clear and reasonable boundaries to protect your dignity and self-esteem. This is what Stoicism teaches us. It teaches us to be strong, fair, and courageous. It teaches us to respect ourselves and others. It teaches us to maintain our inner control and outer dignity in any situation. Imagine yourself as a lighthouse, standing tall and unwavering, guiding others with your steadfast principles and boundaries. 9. Choose forgiveness. Imagine someone disrespects you. How do you react? You get angry or let it go? The ancient philosophy of Stoicism has some wise advice. Stoics believe that forgiveness is not a favor you do for others, but a gift you give yourself. Forgiveness is the key to inner peace and happiness. But forgiveness is not easy. It does not mean forgetting or condoning what happened. It means choosing to release the negative emotions that are hurting you more than anyone else. Stoics say we should forgive all but not indiscriminately. We should forgive wisely with compassion and fairness. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. We cannot control how others behave, but we can control how we react. We can choose to forgive and free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. We can choose to move on with a sense of inner peace and tranquility. Forgiveness is not weakness but strength. It is not surrender but victory. It is not sacrifice but reward. Forgiveness is the ultimate act of self-care and personal growth. Imagine forgiveness as a pair of wings, lifting you above the storm of emotions and allowing you to soar freely. 10. Change your perspective. Perspective is the ability to see things from a broader and more objective angle. It helps you avoid overreacting or taking things personally when someone disrespects you. Instead, it helps you realize that disrespect is not a major issue in the grand scheme of things. As the Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." When you use perspective, you can see that most instances of disrespect are small and temporary. They do not affect your true worth or happiness. You can also see that disrespect often reflects the other person's ignorance, insecurity, or weakness, not yours. You can choose to ignore, forgive, or learn from it instead of letting it bother you. Perspective also helps you focus on what truly matters in life: your goals, values, and virtues. You can use your energy and time to pursue what is good and meaningful to you, instead of wasting them on resentment or revenge. By doing so, you can live a more fulfilling and peaceful life. So next time you face disrespect, remember to use perspective. It will help you stay calm and act wisely. Think of perspective as a telescope, allowing you to see beyond the immediate and grasp the bigger picture, making small slights seem insignificant in the vastness of your life's journey. 11. Practice detachment. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the practice of detachment from external events and focusing on internal values. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When faced with disrespect, detaching yourself from the need for external validation can help you remain unaffected. Understand that disrespect from others is an external event, and your reaction to it is within your control. By practicing detachment, you can maintain your peace of mind and continue to uphold your values and principles, regardless of how others treat you. Think of detachment as an anchor that keeps you grounded in the storm. It strengthens your resilience and helps you navigate life's challenges with greater calm and wisdom. 12. Seek continuous improvement. Stoicism encourages continuous self-improvement and personal growth. As Seneca wrote, "There is no easy way from the earth to the stars." When faced with disrespect, view it as an opportunity to improve your character and response. Reflect on the experience and identify areas where you can grow. Whether it is enhancing your patience, empathy, or communication skills, use each instance of disrespect as a lesson for self-improvement. This mindset not only helps you handle disrespect more effectively, but also transforms negative experiences into valuable learning opportunities. Continuous improvement is a lifelong journey in Stoicism, and by embracing it, you become more adept at handling life's adversities with grace and resilience. Picture self-improvement as climbing a mountain, each step bringing you closer to the peak of your potential, regardless of the obstacles along the way. By incorporating these 12 Stoic lessons into your life, you can better manage disrespect and transform it into an opportunity for personal growth. Remember that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about mastering them. by keeping calm, reflecting on yourself, pausing before reacting, practicing empathy, focusing on virtue, accepting what you cannot control, using humor, setting clear boundaries, choosing forgiveness, changing your perspective, practicing detachment, and seeking continuous improvement, you can navigate through disrespect with wisdom and strength. Thank you for watching, and stay stoic. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more lessons on ancient wisdom.